It's always got to be a crazy picture. It's fine. It's fine, whatever. You guys know. You guys know what I look like. And my eyes closed. Stupid. You would think that I could wait until I'm ready, but you know, sometimes it happens fast. Um, all right, here we go. Empress, General. Oh, life is moving forward. You got good karma coming in. Good karma comes in. Life moves forward. Negativity moves into the past. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, and you're feeling well prepared for your life to move forward. You're ready, willing, and able. Listen to your intuition. It also looks like you've got the sun coming out here. So you got some happiness coming in and a wish. Put it out into the universe. Things are taking a turn for the better for you pretty quickly. Hyatt, love. Hyatt, love. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, you have options. You have a Libra, an Aries, and an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be a Virgo. Virgo comes in strong. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. God damn it, you got a Taurus and a Sagittarius here as well. So you're going to have plenty of opportunity if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone right now, good karma comes back to your current relationship. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Communication is the key, and you have the ability to manifest this relationship into anything you want, but you may need to have patience around it. Kevin, General. You may be like making clear decisions on things that you want to do in the future, but in the immediate future. Like, I'm making a decision to take this job. I'm making a decision to go back to school. I'm making a decision to start a fitness routine. Whatever it is, there's a lot of positive change that are happening one right after the other. It also looks like you're not looking back on the past, but you're looking forwards. Judgment card, being guided by the divine. Love cup is full. There may be somebody in front of you right now that's going to offer you something that would be hard to turn down. It could be job related or business related. It also looks like you could have a committed relationship on the horizon, and the world is at your feet. You're like stepping into your own moving forward. Elizabeth, what's coming in for love for me in the next 2 weeks? You have nice stuff happening. You have things change for the better quickly around the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Careful with that card if you don't want kids right now. You could have a commitment offer on the horizon with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Might be feeling a little undecided about them, but you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities if you're not crazy about that one. You have choices coming in. Earth sign comes in as well. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Soulmate connections on the horizon. Gemini and Capricorn are also around you. You got nice options coming in. Adriana, how will the moment be when he asks me to be his girlfriend? It's not going to be anything extraordinary. It might just be like something that he doesn't really think much about, and it just kind of happens like naturally. Like, it just seems to happen pretty easily. And I don't think it's anything super special. but it's like a real moment, if that makes sense. And I don't think it's really pre-planned. Oh, I look happy in the thumbnail. My eyes were closed. I was like, I don't know what was happening. I don't know. Because it just, you got to be ready for it. I'm never ready. Lovely, general. You've got romance coming in. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but being guided by the divine, leaving negativity in the past with a romantic partner, if you're not with anyone right now. Love cup is full, Pisces comes in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. If this person is too much, don't be afraid to set up boundaries with them. You also have a wish that comes in, a Sagittarius comes in, and a little bit of adventure comes in. Now, if you're already in a relationship, listen to your intuition. You have a wish around the situation, but you may need to have patience with your current partner. If you're not with anyone, someone new comes in. Perseverance pays off around work or a school project or whatever it is you do all day. And you're no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, but you're feeling a little bit more like you have light energy around you, or things are starting to lighten. The energy around you lightens as we move into the spring. Red, good news in the next 3 weeks. Got a wish, put that out into the universe. Starting a new journey, or this also could be spontaneity. Something spontaneous could happen that could be fun. You're going to have choices over the next 3 weeks, and disappointment and heartbreak is moving into the past. If you're recently like nursing some sort of a wound, that's going to move into the past. You've got Sagittarius coming in and a Taurus that could be of significance. And it looks like money is better. Money improves over the next few weeks. Feeling a little bit more balance is coming back to your life, and feeling a little more respected. This may be a work thing too. It could be you're getting better compensated or more respect at a work relationship. Adriana, when could our first kiss be? It could be within the next 2 weeks. Maybe even, I don't want to, like, I don't want to say it's going to happen faster than it does, but it could happen pretty soon. Be ready. Don't be ready. Let it be spontaneous. Ronnie, if I ignore the Sagittarius, will he go away? He'll go away for a while, but then he pops up again at some other point. Getting rid of him is hard. It's going to be hard to get rid of him. You can do it. You can do it. I think what will finally get rid of him is if you were to meet someone else and end up in a serious committed relationship with someone else and ignore him. And then he would get the hint. So he may, if you ignore him now, he may disappear for a while, but he could come back. Hopefully he comes back and you're with somebody else. And then let's see how he feels. Empress, does Eliza have romantic feelings and attraction towards my daughter? I think she does, yes. Love, how will my next major exam go for me? It should go well. You're being guided by the divine. You're feeling ambitious. You're feeling confident. And you're feeling stable. I think it goes well. Empress, question above. Oh, I did it. Flower. How is the Libra feeling about me? How is the Libra feeling about me? there's burden around this situation and they're holding themselves back. I don't know what that's about, if that makes sense, but they may be a little bit distant because they're not really feeling prepared. They think that you're kind, caring, sincere, stable, considerate, maybe a little bit mysterious, attractive, adventurous, and spontaneous. Where are we here? Love. Details on future husband. A very grounded and stable person with good money habits, or they may come from money. They got money thing here. Or they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If they're not, they may have like money. I don't know how else to say it. They could have a little bit of controlling tendencies because the Emperor's in reverse. But I'm not alarmed. I'm not alarmed by it because it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. It seems like, I don't know, with that, I don't know, kind of got the feeling maybe it's a Virgo, somebody who's very detail orientated, somebody who's very analytical. Who knows? Maybe they're like an accountant or a finance person, and that's why all this money shit comes up and the details come up. Anyway, aside from that, there's somebody who has a spiritual practice that is important to them. Could be a religion, or it could be like, I don't know, they do yoga every Sunday, whatever it is. It's a spiritual practice that's very important to them. They have mild anxiety from time to time. They're a very strong character. They have very deep, grounded, stable roots. Pentacles. I don't know. This person's very grounded and stable. And they're caring, kind, nurturing, sincere. And then maybe somebody who you like immediately feel like the connection with. Like you just may feel like, hey, I've known this person for 100 years. Excuse Dylan. He's snoring. Like usual. Lady. FTW's feelings towards me when he saw me yesterday. All right, I don't know what the relationship is with the two of you, but the King of Cups is like the feeling would be like pleasant, sincere, compassionate, that kind of a thing. The Hierophant could indicate long-term potential around the situation, or they may feel like a spiritual connection to you. They also may think that you're attractive, that there's room for growth and change, or they may feel like you've recently gone through growth and change, or you've evolved in some way. I think that they thought that you were stable, intuitive, focused, and attractive. Mr. Maurice, do you see my social life improving for the better? Okay, let's see. Leisure. Be more enjoyable. What do the cards say? Okay. I think that because of the whole COVID thing, a lot of people are feeling like this. Like, when? Like, when are things going to change? I think it's coming. I think we're like coming up the tail end of it. All right, let's see. Will my social life be improving? Yeah, things are going to improve 70%. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I think things improve for you this spring. Could be within the next 2 weeks. It could be within the next 2 months. But sometime this spring, you should have more social activity happening. People that come in, they just may be friends. Like, it doesn't have to be anything more than that, but there may be opportunity around a Taurus, a Virgo, a Cancer, and an Aquarius. Yeah, I think things are going to start to shift, hopefully. Empress. I don't see it yet. Let me do Kevin. Will I see the basketball guy, and should I talk to him? Yes, I think you will see him, and I think you should talk to him. Why not? I think that you should. Pearl. H's current energy. H's current energy. They're a little bit stagnant. And they're a little bit disappointing. I don't know, holding themselves back and feeling a little disappointing. A little bit uprooted and ungrounded. They may be feeling a little unstable lately. Lovely. How is the Aries feeling about me? Thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, kind, caring, nurturing, independent, courageous, attractive, sincere, and compassionate. Empress, does Eliza feel burdened and afraid by her feelings towards my brother? Yeah, a little bit. She may feel like she's got no chance with him, and that may stress her out. She just may be, you know, hurting. I mean, we know what it's like when you're into someone that's just not into you, or may feel like she doesn't have a chance or something like that. Martha, will my parents let me live alone soon? It's going to be a struggle, but yeah, I think so. I think so, because you got good luck and you have one ace, which would be 33% chance, but with the good luck card, it's even more than that. And 8 of Cups, walking away. So I do think you're moving on to something else. Not in a bad way, but, you know, walking away from one home, going to another. MM, have I met my future husband? Whoops. No, I don't think so. Empress, what is Melina's next connection with Blossom? She's feeling impatient. She doesn't really want to have to deal with him. Knight of Pentacles, she's slow to do anything. I don't know where they are right now in their relationship. She's not looking for a new beginning with him, and she's got sharp energy around. She's done. She's done with him. If he doesn't pursue her, I don't think that she's reaching out to him. But I don't know that he's gonna let her live her alone. That's the thing. She may need to, like, really let him know that it's done, and that's the part that gets called into question as to whether or not she makes that final move. Because I don't think that she wants to go back there. And I don't think she's putting in any effort. Lady, did the exorcism with Bob Larson get rid of the entity attached that caused me problems with the opposite sex? The cards indicate no. Did he tell you that you had to go back and have something else done? He may want you to go back and have something else done. Yeah, I think there may be something else that he's going to want to do. Heaven, yesterday I felt like I almost drowned in my tears. That's terrible. But at least now you're feeling emotions. Purging like that is not a bad thing. That you're getting it out. And that's not a bad thing. It's sad nobody wants to feel like that, but getting it out is not a bad thing. You're cleansing and you're pushing on, you're persevering, and you're going to be starting a new journey. You have a wish that comes true. Slow and steady wins the race with all this emotional shit. Priscilla, what's coming in my way in the near future? What is coming my way in the near future? Life changes for the better for you quickly with the Eight of Wands. Disappointment moves into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. Virgo comes in, that's of significance. It also looks like if you're not in a relationship right now, you got a soulmate showing up. It could be the Virgo or it could be somebody else coming in. There's a Gemini here too. Life starts to move forward. You're starting a new journey and your perseverance pays off. Got good stuff happening. Sepia General. You've got balance coming back to your life, a wish, put it out into the universe, feeling prepared. Wheel of Fortune is you've got good luck coming in. You have a fire sign that comes in of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have a new job opportunity on the horizon. You also may be going back to school for something, but that also could be on the job training if you get a new job and they have to teach you something. No longer holding yourself back. Communication comes in out of the clear blue sky from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Sepia love. Got a commitment on the horizon with cause for celebration. You're not looking back on the past fondly, you're looking towards the future. Aquarius comes in, feeling prepared comes in, feeling successful around a situation that may come in out of the clear blue sky. You got a Virgo here, you got an Aquarius. Life changes for the better quickly, Eight of Wands. And you could have a Taurus come in too. You may have a couple of options come this spring when it comes to potentials, but the Two of Cups, there should be a committed relationship coming in soon. Adriana, is he the one that she talked to me about? Is he the one she talked to me about? No, he's not the one. No, I don't know what the conversation was or who either of these people are, but I didn't get any aces. Sepia, will I have a job in the next 3 months? Yes. Yep, and you're feeling prepared and ready for it. Lady, describe my next boyfriend's finances. Well, when you first meet this person, their finances may be a little bit upside down. I don't know if they had a bad business dealing or something fell through for them, but they rebound from it because they've got the sun here. And then it looks like they're feeling like they're no longer waiting for their ship to come in, and they've got the Four of Wands, which is long-term success that comes in around a new business opportunity. But when you meet them, they may be in the middle of this stuff. It might not, like, they may be right in the middle of the thick of it when you meet them. It looks like it's slow and steady wins the race around them with finances, but slowly but surely their financial, they're growing strength around their finances. They start a new journey that brings in significant money, but I don't think that that's where they are when you first meet them. I don't know. They may not tell you that, though. Goddess, when should I see sales? My business is slow right now. Okay, when are sales picking up? I would say within the next 5 weeks. Springtime looks like a good time for you. Cinnamon, what's been between me and West? What's between me and West? I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like things are a little bit upside down. It's like things could move forward pretty quickly with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but the Lovers is in reverse. So things may speed up and then all of a sudden slow down, and you may feel disappointment around the situation. It looks like he may be holding himself back. He's holding himself back. I don't know. You may get frustrated with him. If things don't move forward, you may start looking at other choices. Okay, and how will my musician career be? Where are you with this career? Like, what are you doing? Because the impression that I get is that you haven't done much for in this career. So I kind of know where you're starting from. Like, what are you doing to pursue a musician career right now? Like, that's what I need to know. Like, what are your expectations? Like, do you want to play in a band at the corner bar, or are you planning on, like, where are we talking about? YouTube is a great place to sell music. It's a great place to put out your work. But where are you in the process? Because it doesn't look like you have all that much going on around a music career. Like, I have to be honest. It looks like the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, feeling unprepared, feeling like not a lot of success is around, but I don't know where you are. Like, yeah, I don't know where you are, so I can't, it's hard to answer that. Like, are you playing in a band on Tuesday nights, or is it just something that you want to do one day? Because that could be why unsuccessfulness is showing up, because you haven't taken steps to get there. Like, I can't read for a career that's not already happening, because it's hypothetical then. If you're not in the middle of doing something to pursue it, then it's hypothetical, and that's why unsuccessful is coming up. Do you know what I mean? Birthday reading. Birthday reading. You have cause for celebration that comes in around a wish that comes true, but you may have to lay down the law and cut through some bullshit to get what you want. It does look like around the time your birthday starts, you start a new journey around business or finances, or around a business or a job. It also looks like you may have a new love interest around the time your birthday shows up, that you may be being guided by the divine. And it could be with a Cancer. We've got a Cancer here. Things could change for the better with a Cancer. And the Six of Pentacles is like feeling like you're earning respect or you're being well compensated. I don't know, wondering if you're getting a new job by then. Lady, is there an entity attached to me causing me problems with the opposite sex? No, I don't believe so. Sepia, will J in face a job in the next month? Right. Will you get a job in the next month? Will I get a job in the next month? You should get a job within the next month. You got a 70% chance, yes, and success with the Six of Wands. Koza, general message. You've got nice things happening, but you're going to have choices to make. You have decisions to make around choices that come in that could stress you out a little bit, but it's all good. You got the Chariot here, which means your life is moving forward and you're no longer going to be feeling stuck. You may have to make a decision whether or not you want to go back to school for something or learn a new area of study. If you decide to do it, it would serve you well. It looks like your life is moving forward and your perseverance pays off, especially when it comes to school, business, work, career, whatever it is you do all day. Aside from that, if you're not in a relationship with anyone, you do have a love connection coming in that's a soulmate that is like a wish comes true, and it could be with a Taurus or it could be with an Aries. So that's nice. Money looks like it's improving too. So you got nice things happening, but there may be some choices. So like with the school thing or with the job thing or with the partner thing, you may have to make choices between. It's all good though. It's good. L'Amour, energies for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks good. Like a new beginning and quick, sharp energy. Things move forward fast. It looks pretty good tomorrow. Bernard, what do I need to know? You're no longer going to be feeling stuck in the mud. Your life is moving forward. Eight of Pentacles. You could be working really hard on something like a career, or you could be going back to school for something. Either way, it's positive. Looks like you're reigniting your passion when it comes to your career, whatever it is. And money seems to be improving. Cause for celebration comes in around a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true around money and career. And then you're stepping into your own strength. So I think have a little bit of faith that you're right where you should be right now and things are starting to move forward. Adriana, what do I need to know about him and me? It looks like things are moving forward and you're both prepared. I would just kind of roll with it. It doesn't look like you have to do anything. Things seem to kind of fall into place. You have commitment on the future and on the horizon in the future, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, good luck. So just kind of go with it. them more. What's coming up for me in 2 weeks? What's coming up for me in 2 weeks? Growth and transformation to you as a person. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Feeling grounded, stable, well-rooted, and money comes in. 9 of Cups, you have a wish. You have the Sun coming out. You've got a Capricorn and a Sagittarius come in that may be of significance. Nana, general. Cause for celebration comes in around a soulmate connection. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Gemini around, a Taurus, and a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The world is at your feet. It looks like you've got a new business opportunity, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan helps to ease anxiety. Sepia, when should they begin calling my references? I would say this. I would say this week. Well, the hearts would be like the beginning of spring, I would say. So if it doesn't happen this week, it would happen, well, next Monday, soon. Miss Honey, will TJ contact me when he's in town? And if so, what are his intentions? Will he contact me when he's in town? He will. He's going to contact you. What makes me nervous is in reverse, which means you're not going to listen to your intuition. So whatever your intuition is telling you about the situation, you're going to do the opposite. That makes me a little nervous. I would say listen to your intuition. His intentions, I'm thinking will be to pick up where you left off, but there's not a lot of growth here. It's like the 8 of Wands is in reverse, which can indicate that nothing's changing. So he comes in with the same intent left town, which is fine. Like if you just want to hang out and do whatever you do when he's in town, I don't have a problem with that. Just don't have and with the High Priestess in reverse, it makes me nervous that maybe your intuition may be telling you that I shouldn't do this. It's fine. Like, that's fine. You could be like, I know this guy's full of shit, but I'm going to spend time with him anyway. That's your business. But I would just have, like, realistic expectations. And love reading from now until April. Is that comfortable like that, Dylan? Want me to move this? We gotta rest your head on a plastic box. I think we can move the box. There you go. There we go. That's better. Okay, love reading from now until April. You might be feeling a little bit weak. You may be feeling a little bit anxious. Slow and steady wins the race now through April, right through April. Slow and steady, the love cup is full. I wouldn't rush into anything if you're not feeling ready for it. Just one day at a time, be honest with yourself and your potential partner or your current partner or whatever's happening. I would just be honest about it. And I wouldn't let things go too far too fast if you're not ready. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Lovely. How is Jay doing with M? How is Jay doing with M? Not good. Not good. Lovers is in reverse, which means that either they've broken up or one person wants out. Feels like there's a long road ahead of them. And somebody here is very controlling and manipulative. On top of that, somebody feels very stuck. I don't think it's a great situation. Libra, general March. You are going to have choices between now and you may be feeling a little undecided. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You may be feeling mildly anxious. Intuition comes up around you twice. Listen to your intuition, and that's going to help push your life forward. It looks like you have growth and transformation coming in around you. You've got the Chariot, which means your life is moving forward, and the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is good for like feeling like you're getting respected or even better compensated at work. But it also could be, since this is a general reading, it could be relationships in your life start to get balanced, or you start to feel like you're getting out of them what you put into them. That nice stuff happening. It's pretty good. Cinnamon, what's the relationship between Wesley and myself? And does he have anyone else that I should let him know what the deal is? Women. And does he have anyone else that I should let him know what the deal? Like, is he seeing someone else? All right, let's see. Is Wesley seeing someone else? I don't really think he's seeing anyone else. No, I mean, 33% chance. I mean, he could talk to other people. There may be other people in his life, but like as far as like females are concerned, but I don't think he's seeing anyone else. Okay. I let him know what the deal is. You know, I'm a big fan of communication. As long as you and him are on somewhat of the same page, like this came up recently where, I don't know, somebody asked me, like, should I tell him how I feel? I always think it's a good idea to tell someone how you feel. Unless you've told them and they have, like in the situation that I spoke about with that guy, Matt, from years ago, every time he did something that I felt that was hurtful to me, I would tell him how I felt, which that's the way that I felt. I'm not wrong for feeling hurt. I was legitimately hurt. But he had told me so many times that he wasn't interested in me, and I was treating him like he was my boyfriend, and I was expecting him to respond in that way, like as far as like calling and, you know, like, I don't know, like not wanting him to hang out with other girls and shit like that. And in that situation, I would say that was my own fault. Like he had already told me how he felt about me. Why did I continue to try to pursue it? Like in that case, I would say don't bring it up, because you're just going to wind up hearing words you don't want to hear. But if you and him are on somewhat of the same page and you've kind of been seeing one another, and, you know, you want to define the relationship or you want to know where it's going, I don't have a problem with anyone communicating how they feel. I think it's a good thing, because I don't think it's fair for you or anyone else to sit around wondering, how does this person feel about me? Or is he seeing anyone? Are we going to be exclusive? That's not fair. You have a right to know. And you have a right to know what his intentions are. So I would have the conversation with him regardless. I mean, there's no doubt that he cares about you, but he seems like he makes the rules. He comes and he goes, and he's, he could be an asshole at times, and he could be very kind at other times, but that's not fair to you. You deserve more than that. You shouldn't have to deal with like someone who's like undecided or upside down or indecision. I don't know. I would talk to him about it, because I think that no matter what happens from the conversation, you may feel a little bit more like your feelings were heard. You know what I mean? And I think that that's only fair. Pearl. Did H disconnect because he wants to work on his career? No. No. No, he is working on his career, and his career is moving forward, but no, that's an excuse. That overall, like, being busy, my career comes first, I'm really busy with school, all that bullshit are excuses, because I say this all the time. Married people have problems. They have busy work, they have bullshit with their parents get sick, they need to be taken care of. But people don't stop talking to their husband or their wife, and they don't end their relationship because other things are important. You figure it out. You're an adult. No, if that's what they said, it was an excuse. They may be legitimately busy, but when you're involved with someone or you're in a relationship, you figure it out. Like, that's just how it is. And the older I get, the less patience I have for, like, people that are busy. Wow, look at this. I got a sunburn today. Just noticed that. Wow. Holy God. But you didn't think you'd get a sunburn in New York in March. It's going to be 40 tomorrow, though. It's going back down. That's okay. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole week. Sepia. Will I have a hard time trading in my car when I'm ready? I don't think so. These days, I think they're really pushing to sell cars. No, I don't think you're going to have a hard time. I mean, I keep seeing a Chevy dealer advertise and a Nissan dealer advertising around here or in this kind of area that are like, I think like $69 a month. Like I think they're trying to like push cars out the door. I don't think you'll have trouble. Pearl, is H upset with his exam results? Yes, I do think he's upset with the results. Cinnamon, general. Got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also have an air sign around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, might be significant and maybe looking for a committed relationship. I don't know what that guy's sign is, but that could be. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. You may be feeling like you're having a hard time finding a new job, or you may feel like you're not really loving your current job. Whatever, you could find something else. It doesn't look like it's a big deal. You know, like you'll figure it out. Eight of Pentacles, you may be spending a lot of time working very hard at school, which would be a good thing, and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Being guided by the divine fills the love cup. Your love life seems to work itself out when you have a little bit of faith and you step into your own strength. So don't be afraid to, lay down the law and say what you got to say. That would be my 2 cents with the Strength card showing up. Pearl. Why did H unfollow J? Anxiety. I don't know what happened between the two of them, but there was a tower moment and anxiety, or they were on the brink of that, so they didn't want to see anymore. Whatever was going on, so they disconnected. Whatever this person was putting up either was causing them anxiety or they didn't want to know about it, so they unfollowed them. They also seem to be feeling unlucky. Ram, why did Will hide his love from you? He felt it was complicated, the timing wasn't right, and he felt very ungrounded and unstable. He just didn't think that it was something that was going to work out in in anyone's best interest. Lovely. Jay seems to be a good guy, but always has bad luck in relationships. Is it the people he chooses, or is it that he has a lot to learn about himself to make things work? It's both. This is a tough lesson a lot of people have to learn, and I've had to learn it myself. So when you have like soul wounds, which everybody has, but some people have different ones than others. Like somebody may have a soul wound around money, which may make money difficult, and that may really suck, but it may not be as painful as a loved one, right? Like where you're constantly falling in love with the wrong person. So when you have, and usually it comes back to like feeling unworthy or feeling unlovable or feeling not good enough, like that kind of stuff. What happens is you get very attracted to people that either don't have interest in you or they're attracted to somebody who's not interested in them. And the universe will keep reflecting that back to you. So if you feel like, you know what, love doesn't exist, nobody loves me, everybody likes that guy better than me, or that whoever it is better than me, then what happens is it goes out into the universe, and then what comes back is here comes somebody now who's wrapped in as a package that looks like perfect. Oh, this is my soulmate. This is the one for me. I love him. I've never felt this way before. This is the one. I know it. I know it. I know it in my soul. This is the one. And then what happens? The same thing happens that happened with the last one, because the wounds were never healed. It's like now somebody else comes in that's going to treat you the same way, and it feels really good in the beginning until it doesn't feel good anymore. But the unfortunate part is that somewhere we're remembering the 3 weeks that they were nice to us, and then we kind of get stuck there. And it's a painful cycle to break, but everything always starts with us. So you're not going to be attracted to that type of person anymore when you do the work on yourself. Like, you know how the bad boy, you know, or the bitch, like everybody's into that until they've healed their own wounds, and now the bitch is just a bitch and we don't want to be with her anymore. And the bad boy is not fun and exciting, but a total fucking loser. And now you moved on to something else. Now you're attracted to a different type of person. So it's both. It's both. But let's take a look here. Yeah, see, this person doesn't even have all that much work to do. If they just start focusing a little bit more on themselves and being a little bit more confident and being a little bit less nice, having a little bit stronger boundaries, they have a new journey that comes in with choices. There's more than one person coming in that are good potentials with good long-term potentials. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. 2 water signs that come in that treat this person with a lot of respect. A Leo comes in, and also a Pisces, so they'll have choices. It's interesting the way it works. It's like how they say nice guys finish last. That nice guys finish last until you've healed all the bullshit and you don't want to deal anymore with that kind of person. Then you move past it, and you don't find them attractive. You actually find them disgusting. It's amazing. It's amazing. So it's a combination, but they got good stuff on the horizon. Jonathan, General. You've got growth and transformation here coming to you as a person. Financial stability, or a little bit more of it, comes in through perseverance. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. It looks like you've got the Magician here. Love, money, abundance, fertility with the Empress. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're moving into a powerful time. You're calling the shots. You have a Scorpio, a Sagittarius here that may be significant, and the Hangman's in reverse, which means your life is moving forward. Next year at this time, you're going to be in a totally different place and in a much better place. MM. What's going on with mine and S's connection? It's slow and steady. Somebody's holding themselves back, and it's slow and steady wins the race. Nothing around this situation is changing fast, but if it moves too slow, it will be disappointing. This person's not going to stick around if nothing is happening. So I have to warn you of that. I would say listen to your intuition. Things have to move forward a little bit faster, otherwise he's going to get bored. Like he doesn't know where he stands right now. He kind of feels like nothing is going anywhere. I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but I think you have to put in a little bit more effort. Otherwise, it's not going to go anywhere. It's okay to go slow and steady. That's fine, but it's got to go slow and steady. And I don't know if you have enough happening here. I don't know, like, when's this time that you saw him? Or how often do you speak to him? Like, it's just, it feels like he's trying to cultivate something and you're not giving him enough. Like, you're kind of pushing him away, and you push him too far, he's not going to come back. So you're in control of this, but if you don't do a little bit more. Ram, did Will really expect me to think that he didn't have feelings for me? Yes, he did. Yep. Ram, how is Eric feeling after the disagreement with B? Ungrounded, unnerved, unstable. Holding themselves back. I don't know, they may be angry. They feel like a tower moment. I don't know what happened, but they're not happy. Empress, does Kieran have romantic feelings towards me? Does Kieran have... Yeah, I do think so. I do think this person's got feelings for you. Libra, what's regarding my love life? Things could be moving forward for you pretty quickly. I don't know where you are right now in your love life, but you've got the Empress here and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Empress is love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. But it looks like the hard work you've put into your love life is about to pay off. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a water sign coming in with a lot of respect that puts into the relationship exactly what you put in. It's an equal give and take. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Got good karma coming back. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You're not moving backwards. You're moving forwards. And you do have a commitment on the horizon. So your love life should be improving regardless. If you are with somebody right now, your current relationship should be improving. Cinnamon. How does the Libra guy feel for me? General for the next 3 months. Well, comes up a little undecided. Comes up a little bit undecided in the Chariot's in reverse, which means there may be a slowdown around this situation. He also may hold himself back. He thinks that you're kind, caring, considerate, compassionate. He thinks that you're attractive. Communication looks like it should be pretty good over the next couple of months, and there is room for growth and transformation, but I don't know that this is going to ever be a committed long-term relationship. I don't see the Two of Cups and the Lovers here right now, so I don't know. It may not turn into like a long-term committed relationship, not in the next 3 months. It may take longer than that, or it might not happen. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on between the two of you as of right now. If you're already in a committed relationship, that would be a different story. But if you're hoping for one, it doesn't look like that's coming in. Adriana, will he ever say that to me? Will he ever say that to me? He says it to you. I don't know what it is, but the answer is yes. 70% chance yes. Margarita. Anyone in love coming in soon on my vibration? Anybody in love coming in soon? Yes, things change for the better for you quickly. Romance comes in with a committed relationship. You've got the ability to manifest it with the Magician, and it could be with a Leo. If you don't like the Leo, you move past the Leo to happiness that comes in with a Libra. You got stuff happening. I mean, Dylan, take a snooze. North 333. Is it true that I will get married more than once in my life? I don't want to answer this question. I'll tell you why after I answer it. Yeah, you could get married twice. The reason why I didn't want to answer that is because if you're not married now, or even if you are married now, I don't want you to have it in your head that this marriage is not going to last, or this marriage isn't going to, stand the test of time, because free will can change that. I'm Gemini rising, and I have like doubles all over my chart. Like I have got Gemini rising, I've got Libra in the 5th house, I've got craziness. I'm a Pisces. And everyone has always said to me that I would get married twice. I've never been married, and I don't think I'll ever get married, let alone get married twice. So we do have free will, even though the opportunities may be there. So, you could get married and decide to stay in that relationship and work on it, even if there are problems. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go and get a divorce, or that's, God forbid your partner dies. I mean, that happens, that's life. But I don't want to predict that through the cards. I would rather you just go out and live your life and just enjoy it and enjoy whatever comes in. Whether you're going to marry the person or not is insignificant, because it's all about what we learn in the relationships, and it's all about the experience. So to me, it's not so much about whether or not you marry him at 20 years old and die next to him at 102. I would rather, you know what I mean? Like that to me is insignificant. That maybe years ago things were like that. But now I don't feel like, I don't know. I feel like you can have many different experiences and have a very full life, but not be with somebody for your entire life and still appreciate every relationship that you had. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Vicky, will I be hearing from him again? And if yes, when? I don't have any aces here, so I can't give you a percentage. Communication doesn't look like it's coming in, but you do have the Wheel of Fortune, which means at some point luck could change, but I can't give you a time because I'm not seeing communication come in. So I would say not right away or not in the near future. Jay Tyler. I said Brianna the Aries today. Will I see her again this weekend? Will I see Brianna the Aries this weekend? Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Julia. Is the Gemini or the Capricorn interested in getting married? Is the Gemini or the Capricorn interested in getting married? Gemini. Capricorn. Neither one of them looks like they're looking to get married at this point. I would say if I had to choose, I would say the Gemini may want marriage more than the Capricorn at this point, but neither one of them looks like it's that important right now. X. How's the Italian guy feeling about me? I caught him stalking me about 2 weeks ago. Thinks that you're adventurous, stable, kind-hearted, well-balanced, attractive, unique, creative, and well-prepared. Mustafa, how would the girl I locked eyes with earlier this week react if the next time I saw her in a strategic and romantic way, I walked up to her and said, shit, it disappeared. Hang on. You're so beautiful, I want to cry. You would knock her over. You would knock her off her, knock her socks off. She would not be expecting that at all. She would be very flattered, possibly a little bit embarrassed. She wouldn't know what to do. She wouldn't. She would be embarrassed, flattered, and caught totally off guard. Poober, me and my ex-Sagittarius have been getting close, but I'm confused about everything. If I called him right now and asked him, what are we doing, what will happen? He may give you the kind of like the runaround. He doesn't know, and he may feel a little bit backed up against the wall. I wouldn't have that conversation over the phone. I would wait until you see him the next time in person, and then I would bring it up. I would do it in person, not over the phone, and I definitely wouldn't do it through texting. He doesn't know. He's going to keep putting effort in. Communication is going to continue to flow, but I would get him in person before you did that, because this way he's in front of you, and he doesn't have time, to think, react, not answer the phone or call you back or some kind of bullshit. I would do it when you're face to face, and there's no getting around it. Because right now he's going to kind of give you the runaround, especially on the phone. Through text message, I wouldn't even do that because he may not answer. Pink Doll, will S get back with me? I don't think this person's looking to get back. Not at this point. did that. Anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Harsha, I didn't do. When will things start to improve for me? This spring. Spring seems like it's a good time for you. Who haven't I answered for? Nobody? Did I get? Oh, wait a minute. What about Fuzzy Nomad? Fuzzy Nomad General on my love life. If you've been feeling weighed down by the weight of the world around your love life, that should change. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the Hangman's in reverse, which means things are starting to move forward. Out of the clear blue sky, with divine timing, comes an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're not with anyone right now, new opportunities on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. A Pisces shows up as well. If you're with someone right now and things have been kind of like stressful, things should work themselves out. Listen to your intuition. Stacy, General for April. Cause for celebration comes in when you listen to your intuition in April. You're about to go through major growth and transformation. Makes you feel grounded and stable. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. It could be a work or business thing. No longer holding yourself back. A Virgo comes in of significance. A new business opportunity is here. Listen to your intuition. High vibration, next 4 to 8 hours. Not bad. You have a wish. You're feeling unstuck. Things are moving forward. And you're feeling very well balanced over the next 48 hours. Earth sign comes in of significance, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. E.T., will Joe find love? Yeah, he will. Yep, and it's going to happen sooner than he thinks. Maybe sometime this spring. Yes, why do I feel so much anxiety tonight? Could be the full moon. Not totally full yet, but it's coming. I think on the 13th. What's today's date? Yeah, okay, it's tomorrow. That's why. Yeah, it could be the moon. It could be the moon. There also may be a little argument here, but that also could be moon related. Feeling ambitious, feeling a little bit anxious, feeling like an argument is coming in, the moon. It'll pass. C3, should I become a market analyst? I don't think so. There's a tower around it. I don't think that that's the career for you. in general for 3 months. Slow and steady wins the race. You may feel like a lack of perseverance is plaguing you over the next couple of months, and you may feel like you're spending a lot of time thinking about things or overthinking things. You could be very busy with school over the next 3 months. It also looks like you've got money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, being guided by the divine. A Cancer comes in, and also a Sagittarius. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You're going to have choices when it comes to a romantic interest over the next 3 months, and you're not holding back. Did I skip Dawn? Did I skip Dawn? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I skipped. Adriana, will I accept? Will I accept? Yes. Cinnamon, will I have a 3-bedroom or a 1 when I move? 3-bedroom. One. One. Don, why did Mariah just say okay after how I feel? Should I give up? What does she feel? I wouldn't give up, not yet. She's processing things. She may need a little bit of time. You got to wish around the situation. I would hang in there a minute. Give it a couple of more weeks. Communication comes in. You could be starting a new journey, and it looks like you see justice around this situation. Curious, love forecast for this month. You may feel like nothing has changed, but you do have the sun coming out, which means happiness is going to come in. Romance comes in around having choices. I don't know where you are right now. If you're in a relationship, I would say things will be improving. If you feel like nothing has changed and I'm getting fucking annoyed, with the sun coming out, that could be the change that you're hoping for. Now, if you're not with anyone right now, changes come in. Capricorn comes in. Sagittarius comes in. Feeling prepared to explore choices, chances, and opportunities. A new beginning is on the horizon. Margarita, I was talking to Braxton, but he got weird. Can you tell me anything about our connection? Okay. This person's got choices around them with the Seven of Cups. That may be why they got weird. And they may not know what direction they're going in yet. They have a wish with the Nine of Cups, and there is a romantic connection between the two of you, there's no doubt, but they maybe haven't figured everything out. I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but they have choices and decisions to make. That may be why they've gotten weird. And I don't know what else is going on in their life, or if you know what's going on in their life, but it looks like they're either undecided and they're holding themselves back because they're not sure. I don't know. I don't know what you guys were talking about that made things get weird. But they felt a little bit out of balance or out of whack or didn't know how to respond. Rebecca, love for the next few months. Got growth and transformation coming in around being guided by the divine. If you're not with anyone right now, your life is moving forward. A Virgo and a Scorpio are coming in, so you could have two choices. It also looks like, if you're with someone, there's growth and transformation coming in around your current relationship, but current relationship may go through a period of time where communication isn't that great. If you're not with anyone, you have plenty of opportunity coming in, being guided by the divine. A Virgo, a Scorpio, and a Pisces are around, and the next relationship you enter will be a relationship where you get out of it what you put into it. So it's very well balanced. Lily, how will my birthday look like? I don't know. It looks like you may be feeling like there's anxiety. I hate to say this because it's around your birthday, but it's like plans may not be able to follow through with plans, maybe because the COVID restrictions, maybe because people are still a little bit freaked out. I don't know. I hate birthdays and holidays because I feel like people blow them up to be something so very important, and then it's always a letdown. It looks like it might be a little bit disappointing. That's the best way I could say it. There's a fire sign around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it looks like it could be a little disappointing. Rebecca, do you see me getting over him soon? Well, in order to get over somebody, like the fastest way to get over someone is to cut all energy from the person. Do what you can to stop talking about them, to stop thinking about them, get busy doing something else. I don't care if you have to find a celebrity to obsess about. I don't care. Anything to fill that void for the moment will help you get over the person. Put your energy somewhere else. Create a fantasy about somebody else in your head. It will help to get the energy away from that other person. But the idea of asking, will I be over it soon, kind of delays it, because it drags on. The best thing you can do is either get another hobby, something that takes a lot of brain power to take your mind off of it, or get obsessed with something else. A hobby, a game, learning a new language, playing a new instrument, whatever. It does look like you are making strides to get past it in the near future, but the worst thing to do is to sit around and talk about the need to get over something, because that delays it. Where you going, Dylan? Don't screw everything up. Here, wait, let me move that so that you have room. We got more room in here, but it's still a little tight. Jesus, Dylan. Dylan, you don't have to be... What are you scratching? Here, let me scratch it for you. There, is that better? All right, sit back down. Lovely. I don't see the question here. Hang on. I get the feeling that Jay is very controlling. His issue with relationships is because he's controlling, or is he too nice? Well, those are very different energies. See, the thing is with controlling people, like controlling people are high on the narcissist scale, because that's what narcissists do. They control, right? So people that they tend to go after tend to be people that give in to being controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who's truly controlling and narcissistic will find somebody who they can manipulate. They don't go for people that they can't manipulate. So I would think that he's not being too controlling because he's not going after the right person. Like, somebody who's really controlling is not so much in love with the person, but they're in love with the idea of wanting to control this person. So just like I said with the wounds, right? If you have the need to control someone, the person that you're attracted to is the person that allows you to control them. Like, you wouldn't be attracted to somebody that you couldn't control. That's how narcissistic people get their prey and have long relationships with them that last years, because that person allows them to be controlled. So no, if he's getting hurt and he is suffering and he is like always getting his heart broken, then it's not a control thing, because he wouldn't be attracted to the type of person that could do that. You know what I mean? Like, the person that he just wouldn't find that personality to be attractive. So I would have to think that it would be that he's too nice. Is Jay too controlling? I don't know that he's too controlling. I think he may be too hungry. You know, like, he may want it too badly. I don't know. I can't say I think it's a control thing. Because like I said, people that are control freaks, they're attracted to the people they can manipulate. They don't find people like themselves, like, or stronger people attractive, because they can't manipulate them. So they're not attracted to that. I thought that I did do one yesterday for Fuzzy. I thought that by the time I finished it last night, there was nobody that I didn't get to. Kevin, why does it take so much to make me cry? Some people are just like that. Sometimes too, like, you know, it may take a lot to make someone cry on one day and then nothing to make them cry the next day. It's just the way you're programmed. Yeah, that's just the way you're programmed. For some people, I can be really tough. Like, I could take a lot of shit. Like, working customer service, you kind of get a thick skin. And nobody ever rattled my cage until one day this man, I don't remember what happened exactly, but he started yelling at me and it made me cry. And that, I mean, in all the years that I worked in customer service, that never happened. But for some reason on that day, it just got to me and it made me cry. Normally I was able to hold my own, but you know, it's just, that's how emotions bubble up. Kevin, how will the interaction go between the basketball guy and me? It should go well. It may be a little bit of like a struggle in the beginning, or you may feel a little bit awkward, but then it looks like the conversation seems to move forward pretty quickly and you start a new journey. Even if you just meet up and talk on the basketball court, like if you may become friendly that way. At first, it might seem like it's a little bit strained or it may be kind of like awkward, but you kind of get past it. Adriana, is it him? Is it him? I think it is him. Kevin, my friends think that I'm a loner. What will happen to me? You know, that's funny that you should say that because I have a number of friends that say that about themselves. And, and you know, that's not really true because they're my friends. You know what I mean? So it's like you might be a little bit introverted, which is fine. Like that's just, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just how you are. Um, I don't think that that means anything. First of all, I think that our lives just in general we go through, like you don't realize it when you're going through it. Like how I always talk about the bar down the street. There was a time where I hung out at this bar all the time. Like almost every night we were there. Probably lasted about 2 years. But you don't really realize that's a phase until the phase ends and you're on to the next thing. So then after that ended, I don't know what the hell we were out doing, but we were out doing something else. Who knows, maybe having coffee, shopping, whatever, but there was another phase, right? And you don't really look back on it. Like you look back on it and you see, oh, hey, that was a time where I was, you know, like I was teaching yoga for over 10 years. I don't really do that anymore. I teach once a week now. But you don't realize that the change is happening until after it's changed. So just because you're going through this loner period right now doesn't mean that that's going to be how it is forever, because another cycle will come in, something will shift, something will guaranteed to change. So this, I think, is just a cycle. It's just a period of time. And how could you not be a loner right now when we're in the middle of a pandemic and we really can't do all that much? Even though I know some things are opening, everything is so weird and awkward. And that fucking mask, I don't know if it's only me. Maybe it's the shape of my nose, but I don't know what it is. But it always closes my eyes. It is so fucking annoying. It is like I went food shopping yesterday and I thought that I lost my keys because I stuck it in here. And you know what happened? It fell right into there. And I couldn't find the keys. And I'm trying to go through all the bags. And the mask is up here like this. And I'm like, I can't. I just can't with this mask. So the last thing that I want to do is go out and have to wear the mask somewhere else. I'd rather just stay home. But I don't think that you're going to end up a loner forever. I think you have plenty of people coming into your life over the course of your life. You've got fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got success around your social life starting to pick up. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. You've got walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, which is healthy. That's not unhealthy. That's a good thing. You do have communication coming in. I don't think that you're going to be by yourself all the time. I don't think that you're going to be a loner forever, or like my friend, the guy that we used to do the soul journeys with in Arizona. He lived in it was such a cute little house in Cottonwood, But I mean, that's exactly what the town was like, Cottonwood, like a dirt road. And then you went off like a dirt trail and you went into the woods. And he had like 3 dogs that, you know how he got the dogs? They just showed up at his house. I don't know, the wild dogs, were they wolves? We don't know. They just showed up there. The same thing with cats. He had like 2 cats. And my friend used to say to me, I don't want to be on a spiritual journey and end up living in the woods by myself. Like, this does not make me happy. I do not want this to happen to me. And I said to her, I'm like, you don't, that doesn't have to be, you know, this is where he is. This is where he's happy. That doesn't mean that you're going to end up there. And she didn't. She got married and she moved on, and she has a different life, and she's not living in the woods somewhere. But who's to say that at some point she doesn't end up living in the woods? You know, it's like we go through different things as life goes on. And what you think you might want now, 30 years from now, you might not want, and vice versa. Same thing with that guy. He's on a spiritual journey living out in the woods. But when he was in his 20s, he used to be a bartender in New York City. So he did that. Like, this is where he is now. I wonder, he must still be. I should Google him. I haven't seen him in quite some time. Mel, will the Aquarius agree to therapy if I suggest it? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yep. I think that this person wants to put their best foot forward. High vibration, I did that one. Any other moderators here? No, right? Brandy's not here. Let me do Angel. How did Elisa feel when she saw me yesterday? Her thoughts and impressions. Okay. She thinks that you're a little bit mysterious. She thinks that you're successful, well prepared, attractive, kind, and happy. That's what she thinks. I don't know if you guys spoke at all, but she seems to think of you as a nice person. Maggie, will I be in a steady relationship? Okay, when will I be in a steady relationship? Okay, this is... So the 4 could be the month of April. The spades could be the fall. So you have a huge time span here. Now, what could happen is you could meet the person in April and you may be friends with them until the fall, and then you move into a committed relationship. Or it could also be, I mean, it could start in April as well. Or you may not meet until the fall, but it's coming. It's coming. Spades are the fall. 4 would be the month of April. That's like a big time span, though. It's like a 6-month time span. You know what? Nobody is socializing. You know why? Today I went to the lake that I always go to. There's several different trails, right? Well, I get to the top. It's like a big, huge hill that I was going to walk down so that I could walk back up it. And as I started walking down the hill, like this woman came up like next to me and she started talking to me. And she was like, oh, yeah, you got to be in a good mood on a day like this, right? And we had this whole conversation as we walked all the way down, probably maybe a half a mile down. And I said, all right, I'm going to turn around here because I'd already been out a while and the bathrooms aren't open there yet. So anyway, so as I was coming up, Now this man gets up and he starts walking up the hill and he starts talking to me. He talked to me the whole way up. Nobody is socializing and everyone's feeling lonely. That's why these people are talking to me, because normally people don't talk to me. No, I shouldn't say that. But I normally, like I'm not the kind of person that would ever go up to someone and be like, hey, nice day. I would go do what I got to do. That's me. But I kind of got that impression, like this guy was sitting by himself, and then he was telling me that he just got the vaccine, and that he's like, if you get it, he's like, your arm is going to be sore, but that's about it. He got it yesterday. So I'm like, when I got back up to the top of the hill, which this is like a huge hill, and I was pushing the Avery, I mean, it was like up the hill, and this guy's trying to talk to me, and I'm fat and I'm out of breath. But I just got to the top of the hill and I was like, people are lonely. Like, has taken a huge toll on everyone. So don't think that you're alone in it. Everyone's feeling it, but it sucks. Um, who else here haven't I gotten to? I think I got to most people. Fairy Lily I didn't do. Love reading for April. What the hell does that have to happen? Okay, this is Fairy Lily. If you're not with anyone right now, new romance comes in. And it looks like you have a wish around love. If you're not with anyone, you got an Aquarius coming in. You also have a Scorpio. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, which then gets reflected back in the next relationship that you're in. Success comes in and you're feeling prepared. Moving forward. Regret and negativity seem to move into the past. Okay, Hyacinth I didn't do. I would like to know why my photographer, you, hasn't sent the photos he took of me. He won't respond. I don't trust him. How well do you know this photographer, and what company does he work for? Like, if the company is not, if this is just some random person, then I would say you're not going to hear back from this guy. There's weakness around the situation, and there is slow and steady. I don't know. I don't know what's going on around this business. If he went out of business or if he is not doing business anymore, I don't like that he's not responding. It's unprofessional. But I don't know what your relationship is. Like, how well do you know this guy? What's his business all about? Is this just some random person that you hooked up with and he's taking photos? Because that could be why he's not answering you. He may, did you pay him? Like that kind of stuff. I don't know all the details. It doesn't look like this person is going to reach back out to you, and they're very shady. I don't know, how well do you, like, how much business have you done with this person? I think there was one more person that I saw. Healing life. Current intentions of A towards me. I don't know. I don't know where you are in the relationship, but things look kind of stuck. Hangman's here. It looks like there may be a hurt around too, and it doesn't look like you're getting much of a beginning here. I give this situation a little bit of space because I don't really think that things are going to move forward. Not right now. He's popular, but did you pay him already? Like, the photographer that takes the pictures, it's their pictures, right, until you pay for them. Once you pay for them, they become yours. If he's not getting back to you, to me, that's very unprofessional. Somebody should be getting back to you from the company. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just take pictures for somebody and not answer them. Like, the receptionist or somebody should be getting back to you. But, so, what kind of a company is this? Because if you haven't paid for them yet, those pictures are his, they're not yours. If you've paid for them, that's a different story. And I don't know all the details of the situation. The last person I'm going to do is Rosie, general for the remainder of March. Regret and negativity are moving into the past. You got some financial stability coming in. You also have a Taurus coming in that may be of significance. You could be feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. But life does start to move forward for you in the month of March. You also have intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Financial stability comes in, or more of it, money is flowing to you. It should be a pretty decent month. All right, that's it for me tonight. I am going to go. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. I don't think the weather is going to be great tomorrow, so I think we'll probably be home. I don't know. I got to check the weather. I think I was disappointed. It was like 65 today. I mean, as you can see, I can't believe this. Anyhow, that's where I was today. We were out for a couple of hours. I got to get sunscreen for Avery. I can get away with it, but she can't. She's too pale. She'll get fried. And that happened last year, and the doctor yelled at me. Because her legs got... She didn't get burnt, but she got tanned, and the doctor yelled at me. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, guys. Thanks.